Buff Nation, what's going on? We're talking Jackson Roper, the #1 player in the 2027 class in Colorado, was offered earlier this week by Coach Prime, the recruiting staff. That's awesome. Of course, T saying, yeah, thanks to Matt McChesney. So we're going to dive into his highlights so you guys can get a little bit better of an idea what he brings to the table. This guy better be a Buff, man. He needs to be a Buff. We need to make him a priority. Quick shout outs, Colorado area Taco Bell sponsoring the channel. If you're hungry tonight, it's Friday night. Come on, guys. Go support Taco Bell. Go get some nice food, put in your belly. And also, hats off to them for donating over $500,000 to Colorado athletics this year. This is awesome. And hey, welcome to the channel, Kalshi. Kalshi is the new sponsor of David Talks Buffs and David Talks Broncos. So more information is going to be coming out about them soon. We're going to take a look at college football playoff odds and stuff like that here later on. But you can join here shortly. They'll have a promo code for me. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Link is in the description for Kalshi. They are wonderful partners. I love them. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Jackson Roper, number 55. I think he's been at a few different high schools, but this year is playing over at Cherry Creek, the crown jewel of Colorado high school football. Let's just watch this again, okay? Number 55, right there, just taking care of business. Man, you love to see it, playing through the whistle, destroying guys. Here's another nice angle, coming on that down block. Boom, just moves that edge just out of the way. A guy that I think's got the ability to both play inside and in tackle at the next level. But #1 player overall in Colorado, Matt McChesney guy, and again, rated #1 player in next year's class in 27. He visited with Matt McChesney and his son and a few other recruits from the dungeon a couple weeks ago. I think he was on that trip to Alabama that they took as well. So there's going to be the top schools after these guys, but we need to make sure that he is a priority along with other top in-state talent in Colorado. No doubt about it. Want to give a shout out here to some of the people in the chat. Lamar, Brandon T, what's going on, guys? Thanks so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, and get in the chat as well. But you can see, I think he's a really good athlete. No doubt about it. We'll read his scouting report here from Greg Biggins. Promising young lineman who shined at several different events this past offseason, played both guard and nose guard the last 2 seasons, and showed major high upside on both sides of the ball. Technically sound with heavy hands and a strong lower half. I think we definitely see that. Advanced drive blocker, yes, who can get to the second level and is a finisher. Does a nice job of mirroring in pass pro, has excellent feet, lateral mobility. Made some plays at nose guard, showed the ability to take on double teams, stand his ground, and make plays in the backfield. Quick get off, who can beat an opposing guard center right at the snap. Long-term projection is highest as an interior offensive lineman, but has the frame and the skill set to move around and play just about anywhere along the line. Man, I'm all for it. And he does seem to be quite athletic. Of course, you want athletic guys playing all over the line, but I wonder if he is interested in playing center as well, because guys, man, we're going on our 4th year of needing center now. Again, he won't be here or be in college this next year. He's a class of 2027 guy, but we need guys in here with the ability to play multiple positions and have high upside. Hopefully Gunnar White and the staff have made a good impression, but this is a guy that we need to not only have back to campus frequently because he's 45 minutes away from campus, but we need to get to his house. We need to get to his high school at Cherry Creek, man. We need to be treating this kid like he is family, because we need players like this, man, if we're going to go and win the Big 12 and get in the national conversation for being in the CFP, man. These are his highlights from his sophomore year. I'll keep these running as we talk a little bit more about him, but this is a guy, again, I want to see top players in Colorado stay in state, man. And I think that these guys could be easy to get. We don't have to travel millions of miles, man. Hey, we talking about building a family environment. You know what you do? You go visit your family. You tell your family how much you love them, how important they are to you. Hey, let's go ahead and do that. And with our new athletic director, I'm hoping that it's going to be Jeremy Bloom, who's going to fundraise the heck out of the state of Colorado. We're going to have the compensation in place too, thanks to our growing, base of fundraisers, along with Jack Crawford. So here are a few other schools that are noted to be in the mix with him. This is all from 24/7. Alabama, Arizona State, BYU, Kansas. Let me open up the list here more. I'm just reading all of his offers right now. Kansas State, Michigan, NC State, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Utah, UTEP, Washington, and Colorado State. So a little bit late to the party in terms of, when this offer came, but hey, at least he's not a 2026 guy. We still got plenty of time to establish a really solid relationship with him. Gunnar White, Andre Girard, George Hegeman, man. I hope that these guys are constantly in his ear about how special he could be coming and playing for CU, man. We've had a lot of really good players, specifically offensive linemen, that have grown up in state and then go on to play in the NFL. And hey, you'll have the opportunity. Well, maybe, right? Next year might be Jordan Seaton's last year, but you should still have the opportunity to play alongside some really, really good offensive linemen with NFL potential. Let's see what we can build here. But yeah, we gotta make sure that he's a priority here moving forward. And I appreciate how vocal Matt's been on saying, hey, let's make sure this guy's a priority moving forward. I want it to happen. No doubt about it. So I'll get to a few of your comments, guys. I was pumped to see, hey, we finally offered a guy out of Cherry Creek, and it wasn't last minute. So we're making strides, guys, man. We're making strides. But Brandon T, hope you guys are doing well. Lamar. But yeah, Matt McChesney does train him, and I think that, hey, he looks like a fantastic offensive lineman to have here. So he might be even able to have his pick of what position he wants to play at the college level with how thin we are at the offensive line here moving forward. So it could work out. But 4-star guy, number 1 player in Colorado, guys. So this needs to be just one that we just lock down. Absolutely. I want to show you guys where our class of 27 is at right now, because I have very little faith. I'm not trying to be Dark Side Dave. As much as I would love us to get our class to like 25 guys this year, if you're just going to blow out the whole recruiting staff, which I hope is happening, you're probably not going to be able to increase your size of the class that much for 26. So let's go ahead and make sure that we got a very large and quality class for 27. Give me just a second here. My computer's slowing down now. Again, shout out to Kalshi for now being one of the main sponsors of David Talks Buffs. We'll have a promo code coming out here soon. And commits right now. What do we got? Oh, that's right. We got one commit. Alexander Ward, a corner. Maybe he wants to play both ways, but I think he's definitely a corner here. No doubt about it. And his brother, Christian Ward, will be a wide receiver here this following year. He's a class of 26 guy. Alexander Ward, 4-star guy, decommitted from Alabama. Now he's committed here to CU. Let's get to work, baby. Let's get to work. There's a lot to be excited about with this program. And let's see the recruiting staff, man, start to build on this. So I'll get to a few more of your comments, and then, dude, you guys go and enjoy your Friday, man. This is hope everybody's having a good bye week. Let's see what we got here. You guys are welcome to troll, no doubt about it, but you guys at least got to be funny about it. This should be Coach Prime's top priority, going after these high school guys. Yes. And Brandon, I know I sound like a broken record, but I love the high school guys we brought in, and a lot of them have turned out to be really good players. And even the ones that have left, maybe after a year or two, they've gone on to have success at other schools. Why don't we recruit more of that more? I would hope that the future athletic director puts a little bit more of a priority on making sure that that's done. Along with, I don't know if you caught that Duke said this. Duke's the scoop, talking about how there's going to be like a new GM around here, okay? Like a real GM. So maybe David Kelly is retained on the staff in a different way, but it sounds like we're going to be making big time changes with the recruiting staff, and I think that that is exciting. So, and I again go back to last spring. I agree with you, Brandon. Bring Matt McChesney in here in some sort of advisory role to help bring in these guys. Absolutely. We need somebody on staff here that understands Colorado talent, that's not going to sugarcoat things, and that's going to make it known to Coach Prime which of these guys, in the state are of the quality to play for this program. Because I think like right now, they've ignored the state to like a very, like a almost a disastrous level to where it doesn't make sense. Again, we were recruiting Colorado better with Carl Durrell right now than what we have done in the past right now. And I think whoever is making some of these recruiting decisions to get them in front of Prime, um, they don't respect the state of Colorado for some reason to do that. Now, again, they're not going to be as deep as Florida, Texas, California, Georgia, none of that. But the top end talent, hey, if they're good enough to go play for Kansas State, Oregon, Utah, Nebraska, why aren't we in on these recruiting battles? Washington. I would love to see Matt on staff in a certain way, dude. I mean, in a certain capacity, it would be fantastic. I know, man, he's loud. He's always going to give you his opinion, but the one thing in which you can't question, he loves his university, man, and I think we could use a little bit of that. It will be difficult recruiting against all the Big Ten and SEC schools who have interest, and that is the name of the game right now. When you're Colorado, absolutely, Dennis. We can win these battles every now and then, right? But we got to start punching at a higher clip with in-state guys going up against these top guys. Hey, Timothy, what's going on? Man, some of these comments are hilarious. Yeah, I guess it would be a conflict of interest, and I understand, man. Some people don't like Matt, but again, that guy bleeds black and gold, baby, and he knows the trenches. He knows the trenches, and I think with how our trench play has been, albeit it did take a nice little step this year, we could use some more of the players that he is connected with and or representing, and we also need this. Hopefully, we keep not Colton Hood. The linebacker we got, Rodney Colton, committed. The one guy I feel a little bit nervous about right now in the 26th class, Gavin Mueller. Buff stuff out of his bio. Not feeling great about it. It also doesn't help when we still don't pass to the tight end 3 years into this thing. Okay. So I think right now, if you had to put a gun in my head, I don't think we keep him. I don't think he signs with us. I hope that changes, though, and I hope he does stay a Buff. But we also need linebackers. Rodney Colton. Let's see what the young guys can do. Mantrez Walker for the rest of the year. I really like the 3 linebackers that we have in this year's 26th class. Let's get a guy that can coach these guys up a little bit more. Carson Crawford. And I know that I'm missing one more. Apologies. But that has just been huge in terms of why we're giving up so many big chunk plays on the ground. We can't stop a zone read to save our lives. Okay. Can't stop a quarterback run to save our lives. The linebackers, they have to be better. I think Robert Livingston sticks around. We need somebody, and he needs to have the authority to hire somebody that can actually coach these linebackers. You're absolutely right. So All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, keeping this a short stream. But again, really do appreciate you guys. Oh, and how could I forget right now? Again, shout out to Kalshi, man. Again, um, they were kind enough to partner with me for the rest of the season. It's going to be fantastic to have them around. No Buffs game to play on this week, but I thought that I would bring this up right here, man. College football championship winner. Look at this, man. Ohio State is at 37 cents, man. Oh my God. You put $10 down, $25 if they win it. But this is where, hey, the odds, it's a numbers game, man. Still make $5 profit if they're just not the one to win it. So I'm going to be definitely diving into more Kalshi here coming up soon. Again, really appreciate them sponsoring the program here moving forward. It's going to be a lot of fun type of content we got coming up for you guys. So name of the game right now, guys, get trenches. We don't need to be throwing money at receivers anymore. We got plenty of them. Let's put the money elsewhere. Linebackers, offensive line, defensive line. Let's build a team not to be messed with. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. Let's go, Buffs.